Has got her first Oscar for her star turn in Boys Don't Cry. And then she won again for $1 Million Baby. Please welcome the lovely Hilary Swank. You look very swanky there, Swank, I'll tell you that.
Do you ever eat any carbohydrates? Tell us now.
I do.
I know you do.
I have, you know, I'm really lucky I have a good metabolism.
Yeah. Well, but you're very fit, like you're active.
I am, I'm very active.
But you have an enormous appetite, I was told once.
And that too. I like food, but I also like to work out.
Yeah, good for you.
I grew up an athlete, so it's something that I carry into my life.
But you know, it's one beautiful gown after another. That's a hot color, isn't it? Red this year.
Well, what were we saying backstage? We had just discussed this not too long ago, that you're wearing the most sexually provocative color that you can wear. So I said backstage to Hilary, what exactly are you saying to Regis right now?
And I said, well...
Well, she's provoking Regis. Look at him. Look at Regis. He's on fire.
He can barely contain himself.
Yeah, but we always think of you in those dazzling Oscar gowns. You really dress up for those award shows, and it's
fun.
terrific.
It's fun to dress up, you know?
But somebody told me you're a coupon clipper.
I am. Yeah. Yes, I am. You know, when you open up the paper and you see those coupons, it looks like dollar bills staring in the face.
They're enticing.
Yeah, they are. And why not? Why wouldn't you use them,
Is there ever a time where you're embarrassed to use a coupon?
No.
Never, ever?
No, because, you know, I mean, I'm going through the checkout and the person looks at me and like, oh, right, yeah, you know. Like, you know, it's how I grew up, and why not? It's in my bones.
But does anybody ever say to you, why are you using a coupon, Hilary Swank? Two-time Academy Award winner?
No, but I do get things like, why are you on the subway? Or something.
Right,
and I'm like, well, I'm a person. I got a place to go. Yeah, just like you. Yeah, no one says it. I think people just go, wow, you do it too? Cool. You know?
I get a lot of people who just say all the time, what are you doing here? Like I'm not allowed to be there.
You know,
that.
It's funny. I always think of you after every Academy Award show. I think there is always a photo in every tabloid of you at a burger place, eating a burger next to your Academy Award. Is that sort of your ritual?
Funny? Well, the thing is the night. You know, it's a long night, and you're starving by the end of it. And the purses are so little, I can fit like a few nuts and some raisins, but you can't get like a candy bar in there, unless you cut it up in pieces or something. And so by the end, you're like, oh, you're just famished. You know?
Yeah, sure.
So you cook a lot too, I hear.
I do, but I like to bake more than cook. And I hear you're a baker.
Yes, I am.
Well, I think I just perfected my pie crust. I know you're not supposed to like go on and on about your own pie crust.
No, but I would love to hear your.
But I got down. I do a gluten-free pie crust. It came out the best pie crust I've ever made. So I've kind of stuck to it. Usually I switch it around and try and do butter, or do you do the oil
But I like my pie crust with gluten.
Yeah, well, for you,
we'll make gluten. He's a full gluten eater.
I sure am.
I like gluten too, but
we're going to come back and talk about the new movie, Conviction, in a moment.
Thinking about it.
No, you're right.
It clears your head, and,
Well, we're just learning why she's in such great shape. She works out a lot out there in L.A.
Yeah, well, 4 days a week. You know, it's not. It clears my head.
Sure.
It's stress relief.
Yeah, I always say it's as much as like it's more for the insides. The outsides is a benefit, but like for the head and the heart.
Exactly, and it's a nice time you have for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's talk about this new movie, Conviction.
Yes.
You know, you've already won 2 Academy Awards. Now, how far are we going to go with this?
I predict like 5 or 6.
No,
I would think so.
Thank you. No, you know what? I am really extremely proud of this movie. I love it. I'm honored to be a part of it.
It's a true story.
It's a true story about. Well, you can say what it's about, or we can talk. I don't know. Do you want to get into that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's to me at its core, it's a love story between a brother and a sister.
Right.
And Betty Ann Waters, her brother Kenny Waters, was convicted of murder, and she believed that he didn't commit the murder, and so she gets her GED. She goes to community college, and becomes a lawyer to get her brother out of prison.
It took her 18 years to get this education so that she could go in and personally try to get him out.
Yes, she is my real-life hero. She's an extraordinary, selfless person, full of grace and humility, and to play her was a big responsibility because I didn't want to mess it up in any way.
It is really some story that this woman went through.
It is extraordinary.
And Sam Rockwell was great as the brother.
Isn't he amazing?
Yeah, you two were just terrific together.
His best work
He's a terrific actor. He just
is.
really, you forget that and like you forget that you are the person.
Oh, thank you.
You know, the actor.
We had such great chemistry, and working with him was, one of the highlights of my career.
Yeah.
And that chemistry, was so important to capture that love between Betty Ann and Kenny, because they really had something special.
What was Betty Waters on the set when you?
She actually was, and it wasn't, and a lot of people say, "Wow, didn't that make you really nervous?" But she gave a lot of insight and helped a lot. And she was never judgmental, like, "Oh, that never happened," or she never said anything like.
In this particular scene, you're talking to your brother Sam Rockwell, and you're telling him how you plan to help him. Take a look at this.
Great.
To us, it looks like at least another nomination, and maybe the whole thing again.
Get the dress ready.
Yeah.
I'm proud to be a part of it.
Well, it was a great performance. It opens on Friday, Conviction with Hilary Swank. Great to have you, Hilary. Thanks, sweetie. Take care of yourself. We'll be back with James Earl Jones in a moment.